So, this is my final project. I don't know if this will actually work or anything like that, but I just wanted to tell you the inspiration for it. As soon as I knew that I was going to have an experimental video class, I wanted to do something really experimental, and I thought this may be one of them. And what it is me providing a response for each class I have every week for, I think 15 weeks is the limit, and I guess this will be the first one. What happened was I was introduced to the class, the teacher introduced herself, and it seemed very, very good. I saw a pregnancy video, basically, and I thought it was really well done, and I made the joke that I felt like I was going through pregnancy myself, and it was pretty interesting. Hopefully, I get to meet all the varied mindsets in the class, and I think it's going to be a very good year for experimental video. Take care.
Go.
Okay. Today in class, as I'm still continuing the interview. Actually, last week we didn't have any class, so I don't know if this counts or not. Me and Omar showed our video to more or less lackluster results, but I thought it was funny. Me and Omar had fun in it, and I met a new person in a new group. So before people think I'm crazy, take care and goodbye. Second interview. You rolling?
Hmm?
So today in class we showed the works based off of Fluxus. That was really interesting. People thought I was talking about sexuality in my plums and in my plum video that I was eating. Yeah. If that's how they take it, that's great, man. It was really fun making it with Nadine. It was really nice getting to know her and stuff like that. And it was definitely a break from my traditional filmmaking. Hopefully I can do more of it. Go Plums! Today was the day that we did the interviews with ourselves. It was really good. I had a funny one. Everybody, laughed. It was really nice. And we learned about Bruce Nauman. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's really good.
Shoot.
Today we had to show the class our interviews for ourselves, and mine was okay. And people thought it was really funny. So it was good. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Also, I gave a Brazilian man hug to Yo. Awesome. See you guys later. Bye. They were really fun.
Start from the beginning.
Oh, what happened?
Accidentally hit
Oh, I got you. All right. Tell me when.
Go.
Today we did the extra normal videos presentation. It was really fun. And I forgot to mention last week that we had Bruce Nauman's profile up on screen. I really enjoyed it. We're just trying to figure out some final ideas, and I kind of lied to the class today that I didn't know what I was going to do, but this is my final project. But kudos to you, and Omar, stop taking a piss. Let's go! Press the red button, right? Okay, so today I told everybody about my final project. I'm doing it right now, as you can tell. And today's class was pretty good. It's going to be interesting to see how it develops, because I'm going to be doing a new video each week, and things can change right now. I feel pretty. Oh, there's one of our classmates right there who's about to pass. There she is. She's coming. Don't move the camera. All right. Anyway, she's the one that takes pictures of bands. I don't know. She's walking away. Anyway, it was a good one. Make sure your finger's off the record button. So today class was canceled. What's today? October 17th. And when I read the email, I was giggly with excitement. Me and Omar gave a public hug. People saw that. It's performance art. You recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Today's class we had a special guest lecture. It was really good when he talked about, and I mentioned this in class, hopefully nobody's coming, that the act of editing your movie can sometimes be considered a violent act. Careful. Watch out! It can be a violent act. It's really good. It was really conceptual. I like the idea. Careful. No, it's okay. I don't need to know his name. Oh, his name is Jake. No, that's the author. I don't think that's the same guy though. Anyway, he was really good. Oh, you got the number 100. Lucky. All right. Today. Oh yeah. By the way, Nas is this crazy. She put me up to this. I forgot what she asked me to say. So today, November 7th, I don't even remember anymore, November 8th, we saw this really, really crazy video called IB Area, right? That's the name. And I'm never going to watch it again. I didn't really catch a lot of the significant meanings. I did catch one that I really enjoyed. It reminded me of this there's this movement back in the 20s, I believe, called the Bauhaus, where these group of students try to show how the mass audience was losing their individuality. And I thought this was the same thing. Most of the characters had the same tone of voice. Jones said they actually were pretty specific. I disagreed mentally. I think they were very all feminine, and they were mostly, and a lot of them had the same tone and the same inflection and a lot of the same stuff. And and they kind of blurred together at one point or another. And that kind of showed that individuality. It's too close. That individuality that was a central theme to it. This is going a little too long, but anyway. It was showing that loss of individuality when most of the characters were essentially the same thing. And one other note, that one black guy with the blue highlights, and the thing in his teeth and the powder on his lips, I think he was a crackhead. He was great. Every time he went on the screen, I kept laughing my balls off. It was hilarious. All right, guys, let's get the hell out of here. I think today is November 1st, right? So
yes.
Joan had another class canceled because she was sick. I think it's because she's sick of us. That's a bad joke. Anyway, we're almost towards the end of the year. It's going to be a little. I'm going to miss all my buddies throughout. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. I guess this is one of the rants. We get close, baby. And we'll see how this work progresses. Okay. I'm focused. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Sure.
Why are you doing vertical?
I don't know. That's the way he wants to do it. He's crazy. Anyway, thank you. Today we had.
Sure.
Take two.
All right, so recording. Okay, so today we had a guest speaker. I don't know her name exactly. Andrea, I'm assuming, and she showed a whole bunch of stuff. One that I don't want to talk about aloud a little bit. Major laser. Everybody who watches this video, from whoever sees me talking about it, look up Major Laser. It's awesome. So much so that there was a whole bunch of stuff that I had to write. It was very interesting. And I got a better gist of what something experimental is, both good and bad. I'll define it later on. But today was definitely full of interesting stuff, and I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah. I wish you were recording my explanation. I'm sorry, you're recording now?
Yeah.
Okay, so me and my friends were having a so today is technically a Thursday schedule, but I'm doing one anyway so I can keep in context with the framework of the weeks and stuff, whatever. Me and my friends were discussing what is art and all that stuff, and we were discussing Omar's final piece and how we can sort of extrapolate that. And in my mind, sometimes I think art, especially experimental. Alright, so in my mind, experimental art sometimes takes away what I think art is. Because in my mind, art is nothing more than a form of self-expression with some thought and meaning attached to it. Experimental sometimes seems like it's half-assed. Sometimes it seems like it doesn't have any hard work attached to it. You put something on the ground and you argue that it's something really important. When in actuality, you're just a really smart person who puts some piece of thing on the ground and can argue with that. Hold on a second.
Couldn't that thought and meaning be in the way he expresses this as art?
Yeah, but I want some hard work attached to it.
The hard work is him trying to convince the world that it's art.
That's not enough for my identification of what I consider art. Not in my mind. I think you do have to put some work into it, some hands-on practice, not only some mental on practice. I don't know. It just seems like you're an illustration major.
Well, I mean, I hate that sort of about Duchamp and all this modern crap that's going on. Jeff Koons, they can all die, so.
He's an artist, but he has that kind of simple nature. Anyway, basic point is, there's a very large element of experimental that I do not like. The next time that I record this, I'll tell the other half. I'll tell why I like experimental. Cool?
Yes.
Okay. So today I didn't go to class because I have a lot of work, so that's why. Don't. I'm just recording something. Don't.
Okay.
All right, good.
Just continue. I'm just watching.
Oh, of course. and I was going to recite my good opinion of being experimental, but I won't do that because it's too public. People are watching.
Okay, yeah.
And she's sarcastic. That helps. And Omar isn't here, so I don't know. I don't feel that jive. That drive. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. We're not going there today. So that's all for now. Next week.
Shoot.
Alright, so this is the last recording to this extremely long video. Only way I know that's because I had to do some editing beforehand because Joan told us to. Which I didn't want to do. I wanted to keep it totally pure from my eyes until I wanted to see it at the very last moment. And that's because I kind of wanted to give my good impression of what experimental art is. And I think Joan said it best several times throughout the course. It's a way to figure out certain little tics and knacks about you that you didn't know you had. And I thought that was really interesting. Because I'm not following a predisposed narrative structure, sorry, we're in a corner here because I was trying to find like a private area and people looking at me like I'm crazy. That one guy there. Anyway, I mean that wouldn't change anything. Regardless, experimental allows like a certain venture away from that structure that a lot of narrative films have. Hold on, give me a second. Guess I gotta hurry up. Anyway, experimental video, more than a lot of other classes I've done, which goes to show how much I actually like experimental video class. I only missed it once last week. Shows that there are certain parts of me that I didn't know, whether it's through the self-interview, this project, that guy looking at me, the express form thing, whatever. I just found it really interesting that it takes some experimentation to figure out who you really are, to find something concrete, which is the opposite of experiment. That kind of was a good note. Anyway, to end it all here, I just wanted to say goodbye. It's been really good. To that really smart guy who knows everything, to, I forgot his name. You know that guy who knows everything? Yeah, he's right there on the side. If I'm pointing at him, he should be right there. Anyway, Omar, who's holding the camera. You don't know what you're talking about. To Naz and her loudmouth self. To that guy.
Oh, you're talking about Max?
Yeah, to the bag of tricks guy, among other things.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man. Anyway,
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. And to Joan for teaching me and I think the class a new way to sort of find a little part of yourself that you may never have been able to find before. Oh, that was a good one.